Control C. There we go. All right, we're live. Let me go to my Facebook again. And hey, it's showing me live again. Okay. You share. Groups. All right. World Finals Talk. All right. Team name. Tributes. A couple more shares. There we go. Now we're shared. And now let me go back to here. And Facebook. All right. So we can try this again. Jeffrey, it shows us
All right.
live again. Well, I see us on US Amps and all the other pages. All right. So let's try this again. Anyway, so I will be in Birmingham. I don't want to step on any of Jeremy's toes or anything, so I will just be there as a judge. Not sure I'm going to be doing anything else. I know RP is going to be there, so that's one
Nice.
person. He was calling me asking about getting a setup going so he could uh, so he can get prejudged all at the same time. I talked to Celise
Mm-hmm.
earlier today, and she said that's already been set up, so that's all
Oh,
good.
nice. Okay.
Yeah. All right, my test worked there, and let's see. So it looks like all my stuff is working now. Zoom, Facebook. All right. Yep. Hey, we got a couple of viewers back. All right. Good.
Nice.
Yep. There we go. We got our stuff back. I am going to shut this off real quick because we don't have any sponsors. There we go. Yep. There we go. It's all working now. Yeah, so I will be in Birmingham, Alabama, along with Jeremy. I don't know who else. They got me a room already. Um, yeah, flights from Dallas are expensive.
Are they?
Yeah,
Love? Out of love or a DFW?
I put DFW.
Oh,
So
okay. I know Love Field might be a little bit expensive. I know
okay.
DFW, they got some inexpensive airlines out there, so you
Well,
might be able to find a cheap
well
one.
well it was $470.
Wow.
Yeah,
Round trip?
round trip. I was expecting it to be like 300 or 250. I figured this was a major hub, you know,
Mm-hmm.
but it wasn't.
Yeah,
um,
you hadn't thought about driving out there? I think it's like 14 hours.
9.
Is it not? Oh, nine's not too
It is
bad.
9. I got an offer to drive out with Anita and her husband.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
But the thing is they're going to leave early Friday morning from Dallas, and they're not
Oh.
going to get back till mid to late day on Monday. So I would have to
Mhm.
miss 2 days of work to go with them.
Oh,
So
I see.
yeah, but all right, we're starting to build another couple more viewers again. Let's anything that you're looking forward to, since you are going to be the head judge for the California location. How do you? I know you did Dallas last year,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
What are
Yeah.
your thoughts on doing it in California this year as the head cheese?
Well, this is just kind of, I want to say almost new because, I up until maybe a month ago, I didn't know there was going to be a California location. So I had my sight set on Birmingham.
Uh-huh.
Now with California, having their own satellite location,
Yep.
it's just I know the logistics was I had to get used to in when I did the location in Texas last year, which makes me appreciate you more as a judge, Doug, because I know you were doing that all by yourself in California
For a
all
few
these years.
years.
But yeah, but so I'm looking forward to that. Fortunately, again, since it's going to be a race shop, I know a lot of the stuff, like all the stuff for finals is going to get sent out to him, which is going to, save me some room in the drive up there, to Fresno.
What is that
But
drive for you anyway?
uh, 4 hours, four
Oh,
hour
that's not
drive.
bad at all. I mean, that
Oh
saved you an
yeah,
extra three, right, from going to Sacramento. So it's half the
yeah.
distance almost.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Did they were they planning to do it in Sacramento? Oh right, right. That's right. Yeah,
Yeah, it's been.
yeah,
I'm sorry, I
definitely.
was muted for a second. In years past, it had been the Sacramento area, so
Yeah, true.
so that's only halfway for you. That's a great bonus.
Oh
Uh,
yeah. I still get to drive through that Grapevine Pass though, so
and
that's
in
gonna be
October,
fun.
the Grapevine is not necessarily a
No, cross your
easy pass.
fingers. Yeah, yeah. Hopefully, there aren't gonna be any of that white stuff falling down from the sky, uh,
It doesn't
blocking the
snow in
roadways.
California.
It's just specifically in the Grapevine Pass, right?
So if anybody there in the chat right now has any questions and they about the World Finals, they can ask us. We will try and get to go. But anyway, Jeff, do you have the text that Celeste sent out about time frames and all that?
No, not
Oh, you
not
don't.
yet.
Okay.
Is it under the judges
It
chat,
was in the
perhaps?
judges chat.
Oh, okay. I may not have opened it yet. Oh, you know what? I did. I did. It was
Okay.
like last week, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Do you want to go? Do you have that up, or you want me to go through it?
Let's see here. Okay.
Yeah, September
Yeah,
12th.
yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and I
Okay.
want to knock that out.
So it's at the Jefferson Convention Complex in on Richard Arlington or Arrington Boulevard in Birmingham. Um,
Mm,
it'll be 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Doors open at 8 and 8 p.m. doors close. So you get in, do your thing. October 10th, 2 p.m. is setup.
right.
Um, and 2 p.m. Friday is, let's see, that's the roll in. Competitors can pick up your registration stuff. I do know RP is going to do his, let's see if I got it on here. What did she tell me? I think she told me on a phone call, but RP has already set up his time to do his inspection so that he can do
Mhm.
his inspection at the same time for both Iasca and DV Drag. And once he's done with that, then he can close up his car because his intention and the ability to close up his car, it takes a minute to get it sealed up properly,
Mm.
as with most extreme cars, right?
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah, I forgot it's going to be multi-organization on your end over there. So, wow, that's going to be exciting.
well, you know how I feel about multi-organization, right? None of them are as
Well,
important as me.
yeah, but we got to thank those guys for making finals happen. At least I know Salit just absolutely loves it when we can all get together. So she was
I,
able to make it happen.
yeah, I don't hate the multi-organization, but we are the only organization that is limited in time, and
Mm,
so it is super
yes.
important when it is time for our event.
Hmm.
We need to be ready to go, and and in where we need to be when it's that time. Because
True.
if someone's not ready, it literally holds up everybody in the line with them.
That's true. And
So
you know what? I didn't appreciate how things were ran at USACI until I saw it, but they book like time slots, which I was like, man, that's perfect. They just come in at their, time slots. They purchase the time slots. Um, but DB Drag doesn't do that. And you're right. When when you're called up for bracketing, you're that's when you're up. It's difficult when you're in line for maybe like as you said, like one of the other organizations. So it's kind of hard to get that part down. But yeah, you're so true. That's so
yeah,
true.
asking somebody to step out of line, and go, hey, look, it's your turn to base race. Oh well, I haven't done my run at IASCA or USAC or whatever. Hey,
Hmm.
it's your turn to base race. If you base race, you base race. If you don't, we'll run the mic whether you're in the lane or not. Because we can't
Nice.
hold
Yeah.
up the entire event for one person.
Yeah. So for you listeners, for you viewers right now, if you're doing multi organization at finals, yeah, try to get that all scheduled down. We don't want anybody to miss their runs for sure. So if you can maybe get in contact with the other orgs and get that worked out and say, hey, DB drag is it's getting here or close to where I need to go come back up. Can I do my IASCA run now? That'd be perfect. So
Yeah,
in a
yeah.
perfect
So
world, that would work.
so if you could do your either IASCA runs first thing, or come in and qualify for DB drag right out the
Oh
gate,
yeah,
right?
yes.
Because we have an order of qualification, but
Hmm.
if you want to jump sooner in qualification, nobody stops you from doing that. So,
Oh,
right?
right.
So you could be number 17 on the list to qualify, but if you want to
Hmm.
qualify first, nobody's going to stop you from doing that.
You just can't qualify later
Correct.
than yeah. And that's
So,
another thing we want to mention too. It's in order of registering, right? Registration. So the earlier you register, the later you will be having to go up for your qualifying run. The later, so I guess the later you register, you're going to be going up sooner than later. So try to
yep.
work that out as
If you
well.
if you were last to register, you're first to go.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's part of what the whole incentive is to register early.
Hmm.
Have you happened to, by any chance, seen our awards yet? I have not.
No, I have not.
All right. Kind of looking forward to see what they are. Celise always does a great job every year with the awards, so
Oh
that's
yeah.
really cool. Um,
Last year's were really unique, really
yeah,
nice too. Yeah.
yeah. I do know you'll have Joel working with you over on
Nice. Okay.
the West Coast. I don't know anybody else, so I'm not sure if you have anybody else coming out to help you. It'd be nice. Um, like I said, I am headed to Birmingham. I'm gonna work with Jeremy and I think Darren
Ah,
uh,
okay.
from Trinidad, right? So I
Hmm.
think Darren will be out there at World Finals with us in the Alabama location.
Well, I think
Um,
you would need you multiple judges because
yeah, that
I
the
think that
main
location,
location, right?
yeah. Well, I don't know if I'd say it's main, but that's the location with I'm pretty sure it's going to be the most competitors.
Yeah, and we'll have Anita and her husband
Ah,
out there
okay.
also,
Yeah.
right? Or do they only do DB drag now, or were they doing DB drag and USAC or?
I think they're just strictly DB drag.
Okay, so they'll be out there.
Hmm.
Um, like I said, it's it's always good to see vehicles that you haven't seen in a long time, right?
Hmm.
And so
Oh yeah.
that part's really cool. I'm looking forward to doing that. Seeing up some of my competitors that I haven't seen for a while, getting some people interested once again. Like I said, what's their name out of Indiana? What's that group of guys? Dan Horner and his group.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Um,
DTX guys.
yeah, DTX. So it'd
Yeah.
be really cool to see the DTX guys again,
Hmm.
especially now that I think I'm only like 6 hours from DTX. So they maybe want me to do some shows up that direction.
Oh, dang. Yeah, it's just like
Right.
your debut in the Midwest area. It's going to be at
Oh,
finals.
uh, you got somebody asking to join his Discord over on the Twitch side.
Ah,
I don't know how to bring Twitch up onto this thing, um, yeah, so the Twitch doesn't make it over onto there. Oh, you know why? Because I lost my login to Twitch. So
ah,
honestly, I don't even know what email I used or anything when I
yeah.
set that up. I can see it in here, but that's it. Um, yeah, no, like I said, so it'll be cool to see Dan. We'll see Team Incriminator. Who somebody brought up that Incriminator's not doing the rings again this year,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm
and
glad you mentioned that. I
okay,
just looked it up. It's going to be Orion. Orion is sponsoring the rings this year. So, and there was a mock-up of the ring with Orion on there. I believe that's on the Facebook DB Drag page. Looking pretty nice. So
oh, so you have at least seen one award.
true. Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's awesome. I'm gonna reach out to Celise and see if we can't get the some Orion rep or something on to talk about their sponsorship of the rings. We
Uh,
had an Incriminator on here for years because they were the sponsor of the ring, which I'm kind of interested. I'm gonna have to talk to Nick and say, hey, what the hell, Nick? you know, um, that was kind of Incriminator had that on lock, right?
mm,
So I'm just kind of curious what happened there. And then, like I said, Crossfire took it last year. So that
yeah.
obviously meant they had first option this year. I haven't seen Crossfire on the list of sponsors this year. I don't know if
Mm,
their move might have tied up a lot of funds, you know?
mm, it's
Um,
possible.
yeah. So, no, I will tell you, when I was over at their warehouse, it wasn't a lot of stuff in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So,
think they just restocked on a bunch of things lately. I think they were just getting the move down. But
oh,
that's
yep,
right. Yeah, you did go over there,
I
checked it
did.
out. Oh, that's you picked up some of the stuff I left over there for show.
Yes,
Uh,
I did.
yeah, okay.
And it's still
Oh,
sitting over there.
oh, where at Crossfire?
Yeah, Crossfire. I borrowed it and I brought it back.
Oh, oh, okay, okay. Oh, that's cool. I'm
So,
glad that that helped you out.
oh no, it was a huge help. You know, um, when you've been doing it as long as I have, and you know, it was all set up that everything was there, everything I needed, and you forget
Nice.
everything you need when it's always available, right? So like, I didn't have a mic jig. I was missing a cord for something.
Mm,
It's just minor things like that. Table, you know.
mm.
Um, some
How'd the show
signage.
go? I don't know if we had a show
Oh,
after
we
it.
did not. So it was,
Yeah,
eh. Um, the thing was, is it was. I think because we didn't have a group of shows all year, all season long,
right.
that people weren't ready for it. I mean, guys like Roger's son, um,
Were they there?
Eric, and Santos.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but they weren't competing. They
Ah,
drove
yeah.
up in a different vehicle, so they weren't even
Mm.
attempting to compete.
Hmm.
So, um, I think not having shows all year hurt
Yeah.
that
Oh, yeah.
particular show. And then, um, once
You need like a
again,
build up, shows.
correct, correct,
Yeah.
and also, you know, once again with DB Drag having a limited time to work on the field, right, or have qualification and brackets and whatnot. Um, yeah, I was literally getting ready to take the tent down, and I had like three people come up. Oh yeah, hey, I want to compete. I'm like, dude, I've literally been
Typical.
here all day, and
But
once you've
how
already
about
done
the rest of the
brackets,
show? Was the show? Did you get a
um,
chance to check it out? It's pretty nice.
well,
Casino.
obviously, since I didn't have many cars, I did get
Hmm.
to check it out.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
to be honest with you, I thought it was going to be much bigger,
Mm.
but it
Okay.
was a decent sized show. Um, they they had the mini truck they were giving away, right?
Oh, okay.
And I was
Right.
talking to the guy that put the pizza box counted or that put the pizza boxes in there, so he knew the number. And he said there were like three people within five of the
Oh,
actual number.
wow. Hmm.
So he was surprised at how many people were really close. So, but
Did he tell you how many was in there?
no, I didn't
Oh,
ask him.
oh, okay.
Oh no. So that wasn't for the mini truck. That was for a year of free pizza. So
Right, right.
one pizza a week, I guess, for a whole year.
Dang. Hmm.
So yeah, the Domino's guy. So yeah, he was really interesting. He has 11 Domino's,
Oh,
all
wow. So
all
he's
in
like a
Oklahoma.
district manager or something?
No. He's the owner. So he's a
Oh, okay.
franchise owner.
Franchise. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
Dang.
I think he said he had 11, or he was either had his 11, was opening his 12th, or had 10 and was opening his 11th. So I'm like, hey, dude, that's pretty awesome. It's really cool to
Yeah.
meet people, and I mean, he thought it was a great opportunity. He, was talking about, hey, when I was in high school, I had two 12s in my car, and nothing like we see today,
Hmm.
but definitely, some loudness, or hit in his time, it was perceived as loud, right?
Hmm.
So,
So is he an older gentleman?
um, he is between our ages, I would say.
Ah,
He's
okay.
older than you, but younger than me.
Ah.
So, but like I said, it was really cool. Um, People and I were talking here and there.
Hmm.
The police actually in Oklahoma, the police chief, not the commissioner, I think it was the police chief, was
Uh-huh.
actually at the event. And because he was at the event, him and I had a little bit of talk, and we were talking, and he's like, "Yeah, you know what? We don't even care about car stereos here." He goes, and I was like, "Dude, that's a shock to me, right?"
Meaning like he didn't mind all the noise or
No. Like if you were bumping around town
yeah.
and
Uh-huh.
it was a reasonable hour, they didn't care.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, "That is pretty awesome." You know what I mean?
Hmm. Oh yeah.
Um, and that's just something you don't see typically, right?
Hmm.
So him and I had that discussion for a while. We're talking about, like I said, the difference versus other places, and like I said, he was straight. I think this is cool. They were dragging the street, and he goes,
Yeah.
if you aren't doing this like right downtown, they aren't even going to hassle you about it in that town.
What?
Yeah.
I see
So,
the sparks that come out of the trucks that
oh
do
yeah,
that.
oh yeah. Actually, they gave him a couple of the spark blocks. So if he wanted to drag his, he could have dragged his too.
Oh wow.
So. I actually, like I said, uh, the guy that was there, I think he was the chief,
Hmm.
but yeah, he seemed like he was a really good guy about allowing people to enjoy themselves.
Yeah. And I
So,
think for the most part, I mean, as cops,
mhm.
I'm pretty sure they don't want to bust people all day, and stuff like that. They want people to enjoy themselves, and it goes sideways when there's one person
Oh yeah,
that complains about things, and then they have to go check it out. But for the most part, my encounter, maybe I had like one or two encounters with the police department that were they weren't being really nice about letting the show go on, but for the most part they are. I mean, it's not that they're that anybody's doing anything bad, or if there is, kind of check them, so to speak, and say, hey, you can't do this. The last show I had in Compton just came around and said, all right, we don't want people double parking, we don't want people parking in front of fire hydrants, but other than that, you guys are good to go. So I was like, wow,
yeah,
So,
that's pretty cool.
mhm.
I did have, realistically, I've only had issues with police twice. Um,
Okay.
well, three if you count the time the guy got shot and the police were there and tried telling
Oh,
me to shut
that
down
was
my
at
show.
that was at Mellows, right? That was in
Yeah,
Sacramento.
yeah.
Oh man, I
Um, but
remember
the
that.
but the other two times is one time in Reno. We were doing a
Hmm.
benefit for the Reno Auto Museum, and it
Ah,
was they didn't share a parking lot with the police department, but
hmm.
it was the auto museum, their auto museum parking lot. A It wasn't really a street; it was more like an alleyway,
Hmm.
and then the police department parking lot, and then the police department. So I mean, we were literally right
Wow.
next to them, right?
Yeah.
And like I said, it was more of an alleyway than a street. Um, anyway, so um, they came and shut us down. We literally ran two cars and got shut down.
Hey.
And then the other issue I had with the police was at Autorama. And at the end of that show, I had a talk with the chief of police for Autorama and got that all
Hmm.
corrected. So we
Yeah,
just,
that's at a venue that has that stuff going on. So for them to say something about it.
yeah,
Yeah, I think I remember that there was a lot of backlash afterwards, caused like this whole big thing, and
yeah.
I think Rusty was involved or something like that.
Rusty did have a video of it. Uh,
Ah, right, right.
yeah. Rick Garcia is asking Jeffrey, do you know if any guys from down south have mentioned about competing in Fresno for finals,
Not that I have heard from personally.
other than
Um,
Greg? Right?
Greg Cleary.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is he from down south?
I think he's from like starts with a B, out on the coast. Um,
Hmm.
just north of LA on the coast.
Uh,
Dang it.
Sabine.
Santa Barbara? No. Anyway, just north of LA. So, um,
But what I probably would be concerned about are uh,
Mexico.
the Mexico, yeah, the Mexico competitors. I haven't
Yeah.
really seen too much, but
Oh,
I
me
know they
either.
always come pretty hardcore
Yeah.
from down there. So
Well,
we'll see.
on a downside from for this year, we won't be able to do a podcast from World Finals.
Ah, bummer.
Well, you know what? We might be able to.
Yeah,
Um,
maybe after day one, back at the hotel,
yeah, or
probably
we can
a
grab,
recap.
yeah, or we can grab a couple people, and bring them in on guests like I did, like we did before when did the 25th anniversary.
Oh, okay. Right.
So
Right.
yeah, so we might be able to do that.
Oh, I can probably set something up in the back of Ray's shop and just
Yeah.
have people come on. Yeah, we can work that out.
Oh,
Rick.
sec.
So Rick Garcia, he's the no wall
He
competitor, correct?
is the no wall with the Farino.
I wonder if he's like sweating the competition because I'm pretty sure that's a lock.
Hmm.
But you never know. You never know. I think he had problems at the last show. I'm not saying it's going to happen again, but no one's ever really a shoe in unless it's just you in the class. Maybe some extreme competitors, but
Right. Yeah. Man, I can't remember where Greg's from. Greg was in the chat earlier. I'm sure if he was here, he would tell us. There's
oh yeah, I think
Calvin. That could be
Calvin
fun. Oh, this is Friesen?
Fierson.
Friesen? No, it's got to be Friesen.
Different
That's
Cal.
not your favorite Calvin. Yeah. That could be fun at Ray Aragon's shop. There's another Fiat. He says Rick.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Wait,
There's another Fiat
that's
no
not the
wall.
one that Hank was working on, was it?
I don't know, but he says there is another Fiat no wall.
Oh.
We'll have to see what qualifying looks like. It could get
Hmm.
interesting in no wall this year. So, but yeah, no, I don't think Rogers competing at all this year. I wonder if Rogers even going.
Hmm.
Yeah, Hank
He
sold it. He
normally
said.
is.
Rick
Right.
says Hank
Yeah.
sold it.
Yeah.
So, no, it'd be cool to see Roger hang out and do some stuff. Um, like I said, for me, it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. Uh,
Hmm.
I don't know what my capacity will be at that show.
I do. No, I'm
You
just kidding.
do?
I can see it. I can foresee it. But I think anytime you're there and Kramer's there, he passes the mic over to you because you just have this flair on the mic that people like to see. I mean, I've seen Jeremy shows.
Hmm.
He's a good judge, but and I think a lot of other people, competitors, have said that he's compared to you, it's like different, totally different.
Yeah. I do know Wayne appreciates the way I do a show.
Mm,
He appreciates the entertainment I bring to the show. But honestly, I'm not there to step on anybody's toes.
yeah,
So
right,
if he wants me to do it, 100%, I'm down. I'm here to help, right? If
right.
they're just going to have me hold DMM, then that's what I'll do. You know.
And that's exactly how I would, just kind of as I'm coming in the finals, I had not really any expectations as far as duties. And I know we've even rotated duties throughout the event. Um, but for the most part, yeah, I mean, it's not anybody stuck on one. I mean, you could switch from lane to lane, um, you know. So.
Well, your duties are going to be the same as they were when you were in Dallas. And
Yeah,
I'm
I
not,
did have Anita and her husband in Texas, but we'll see how it comes.
and I'm not saying it's harder to be the
Hmm.
guy in charge, but it does come with a little extra responsibility, as you know.
Oh yeah,
And
oh yeah.
it's like I said, it's different. That's the best way I
Hmm.
could put it. Right? It's not harder. It's just different. It's a different set of responsibilities. It's a different interaction you have to have with Wayne
Hmm.
because he's trying to get this going. Your interaction with the people, over in Alabama.
Yeah.
There's so much coordination and other things going on that people just don't understand. For us
Hmm.
judges that are, especially the head judge for each area, there's a
Right.
considerable amount of coordination. So you're going to
I
make
know.
sure you got to bring
Yeah.
earbuds, right?
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I know Sunday for me, it's gonna be that's gonna be a lot of probably where the most of the work is gonna be. I mean, with coordinating everybody, other locations and stuff. But earbuds for sure. Did I bring my like over the head like these ones I have? It's definitely that'll definitely help for sure.
Yeah. And then, obviously, if there's an issue in your area or somebody else's area, then you have to have your input on it, right?
Hmm.
And that's outside of what you're doing there at the show.
Yeah,
So and then, on top of that, everybody's watching everything you do, right?
yeah.
So you got
Oh
to be
yeah.
on point. So, but
Well, luckily, I mean, I've probably had some experience with the competitors. It's not like I'm in a totally different area where I don't know, the competitors. So I have kind of that going for me, and they've always been respectful and,
I would agree 100%. In general, the competitors are respectful. There have been
hmm
a couple of competitors throughout history that have not necessarily been, but once the heat of the well, but honestly, once the heat of the moment is over, it's
hmm
usually back to being respectful.
Oh yeah.
You know, they might not like a decision. They might not like the the decision, the way the decision came to be, or
hmm
the person that made the decision. All of those come into
Right.
factors. Whoever put out uh, called out the issue, right? That's another thing that people have a problem with sometimes. But when it's all said and done and we're outside of the heat of the moment, it usually
hmm
goes really, really. I mean, they respect what we do, I think, as
Oh yeah.
judges.
Oh yeah.
When is finals and where, Jeffrey? This is from Aaron Vasquez.
Okay. So finals is going to be the weekend, it's the second weekend of October. It's going to be Friday. Well, not officially Friday. Well,
Friday's
yeah,
move
maybe
in.
official.
Friday's
So
just move in.
Friday, October the 11th, Saturday, October 12th, Sunday, October 13th. And as far as where, it's multi-venue this year. There's going to be one location in Spruce Grove, Alberta, Canada, one location in Fresno, California, and then a third location in Birmingham, Alabama. If you can make it to any of those locations, don't worry, it's going to be on DBTV. So you guys will be able to check it out from the you know convenience of your home, much like a lot of people did last year. The past, times we've done multi locations. So I guess it just depends where you are. If you want to come check it out, up close and personal, or on your computer screen.
Yep. All right. Hey, I got to get back to work. Um,
I gotcha.
we kind of almost hit our hour, and an airplane just arrived at the gate where I'm at. So it's going to get
Oh,
really busy right where I'm at in
yeah,
just a
don't miss
minute.
that.
But I got to go make sure these people are wearing all their PPE and are
Uh,
not destroying things because we are doing demo. So make sure they only are
oh
demoing what
yeah,
they're supposed to be demoing out.
eye protection.
Oh, there's
You got
Greg, Santa
gloves.
Maria. I told you it was down there in
Oh,
LA.
yeah, San Maria. That's a little bit further, maybe Ventura County, I think, further up.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
just north of LA along the
yeah.
coast, 20 minutes
hmm
south of Pismo.
Pismo, was that the beach you're thinking about that started with the
Yeah,
PB?
yeah.
I, yeah,
So, but
Saint,
anyway,
yeah.
I gotta let you guys go. I gotta get back
All
to
right.
doing actual work, what I get paid to do. But I want to thank you
Yes.
guys for tuning in. We're going to continue on with Thursday nights, same time, 8:30 p.m. West, wherever I'm at. I don't know what this is here. I'm guessing this is Central Time.
Central Time. Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
6:30 California time, because obviously that's the only time that matters. But we will continue. I will, Jeffrey and I, if you are coming in late or you're listening back on this, Jeffrey and I are going to probably try and set something up for World Finals. Maybe we can sit down, grab a couple competitors, and have a quick. Because I really enjoyed when we did that
Oh yeah,
at World Finals
that was
2025.
fun.
Yeah,
Hmm. That was
I
fun.
thought that was really really cool, and if we could do that again, that'd be awesome.
Hmm.
But anyway, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Mr. Jeffrey. If you guys
Thank
have
you.
questions, hit us up on the DB Drag forum, DB Drag / base race on Facebook. Uh, all your questions can be answered there. You can send emails and stuff to, I think it's like info at termpro.com or something like that, and they'll go to Wayne and Celise. They'll get stuff, answers to you as quick as they can. But there's a
Oh yeah.
ton of stuff on termpro.com. That's TERMPRO.com. TERMPRO, yeah.com. Termpro. So, like I said, we're here to help you guys have a good time. The intent of us as judges is to make sure that you have a fair and equitable playing field to do your best to potentially win one of these new awesome rings this year. So, anything else from you, Jeffrey?
No. I talked about the show going on this Saturday. Check it
Yep.
out on bbdriveracing.com on the calendar for all the details.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in.
All right.
We will see you next week, 6:30 California time, the only time that matters, even though I'm not there. Still the only time that matters. All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Peace. We out.